Hey guys, and welcome back to Super Mario 64 DS. Yoshi, that was disgusting. Alright, well, we've only got one level left on this floor, but there's a little trick to how you get into this one. So you'll notice you can see something on inside the mirror, but you can't see anything on the wall. Well, that's your clue. It's a trick! And that's how you get into this level. So this is Snowman's land, and it's pretty much just a lesser cool mountain, really. It's just a big square with a mountain in it, a mountain that looks like a snowman. That's really it. And this first mission is nothing. Why is this even here? This is just another, but this is no different to any of the normal bully stuff that we did in Lethal Lava Land. It's just now that you're on ice physics. If there's one thing this level can't make up its mind with, is whether or not the water is ice. Because like where that bully just fell in there, you land on that, it acts exactly the same as if you fell on lava back in Lethal Lava Land. But anything around it is just frozen, I nearly said frozen lava, then frozen water, it's just ice. It's slippery, but you can walk on it. And then at the other side of the level, you have actual water. You just can't go into the water, because then you will take damage. Then we have this thing, that was money bags. Land on it, you get a whole load of coins. However, the coins scattered quite far away that time, unfortunately, so I wasn't able to pick them all up. You only get so much time. We have the return of these flower head things. I have no idea what you call these. And I don't know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention in the other levels, but I swear the pop-up in this level is really bad. Like, I was really close to the ice sculpture there, but the ice cubes were still only just appearing. Like, there's signs just then. The pop-up is really bad in this level, but surely this is like the most simple level in the game. Because there's not exactly much here. I mean, it's because of its simplicity that this level is pretty easy to get the 100 coin mission on. I do mess it up a bit, and it takes a bit longer than necessary, but it's still one of the simpler ones. So that's what we're doing now. We're going after the 100 coin mission, but despite its simplicity, Snowman's Land is also probably the level that received the biggest change in terms of number of stars between 64 and DS. In Super Mario 60, there are 3 missions, I believe, that are different in the DS version. So the red coin mission is completely different, and it's been replaced with 2 other missions. So yeah, and obviously the DS version has its own extra mission as well. But yeah, there's quite a few differences between DS and 64. You do need to actually get these guys into something solid. Oh, how I wish I could fall slightly faster. Slid on this fence. How do you slide on a fence? I mean, the fence is completely 2D, but even so, I slid on the fence. I mean, you'd think all that would happen was just Yoshi would injure himself, because right on the crotch. But then again, I'm not even sure if Yoshi has a crotch. I mean, you can see the size of some of the eggs he's laid. You'd think that would hurt. Just, like, when you're in playing Yoshi's Island, you turn those fat guys, the fat shy guys, into an egg, and that looks incredibly painful. Money bags can still hurt you, though. Also have these snowman enemies. I don't think they were in I think they were in Cool Mountain. They were in, when it comes to DS, they are also in the Wario level, the mission where you have to rescue Wario from Chief Chili. They do throw snowballs at you, but they do it at an incredibly slow rate. Apparently you can convert that box into a square egg. You know, if Yoshi can convert things into an egg and that also creates coins, why can't we just make coins? That would make the 100 coin mission very easy. Just lay the coins. Right, this is one of the ways in which the 100 coin mission was kind of messed up a bit. Like, that egg goes flying. Like, I didn't mean to do that. Otherwise, I could have given myself a little bit more time to actually try and get the rest of those coins. But you can't stay in this water for too long. The water is cold. You can just about make it up there. in one box is a star, in another box is a shell. Now he would be going after the red coins he's in the shell for playing this on the 64, but the red coins are in a completely different location. It's a very different red coin mission. Unfortunately, I wanted to see if I could kill the snowman, but unfortunately I can't, so trying to... this is, we have to pad things out of it now. So that slope just then with all the coins on it. That's what you're supposed to get up there with the shell. We can't do that now, because the shell doesn't respawn. So instead we have to take a different route. Luckily we're playing Super Mario 64 DS, which means that we have the power of Luigi. But before we get to the power of Luigi, we're going to go up here instead. So this is the snowman. There's a penguin here. Let's make our way onto the bridge. Make our way onto the bridge. Hey, who's there? Who's climbing on me? Is it an ant? Whatever it is, it's bugging me. I think I'll blow it away. Okay, so he's constantly going to be blowing air. You gotta use this penguin as a shield. But this penguin is an absolute jerk. Like, he'll go backwards. He'll make sudden darts forwards. I hate this penguin. Because if he blows you off, you're going all the way back down. And if you're playing as Mario, or Luigi and Wario, I wouldn't even think you'd be able to blow Wario off, but they will lose their hats. I'm not sure if playing as another character is like Luigi. Sorry, if you're playing as Yoshi and he's wearing a cap, I don't know if you'll lose the cap. Or any other character wearing a cap for that matter. Yeah, that might happen. How did I just do that? I just slid across the water. Alright, so now we gotta try and do this the other way. Anyway, there was a star on the top of the snowman. We're not getting that yet. There are two ways of getting to that star. We haven't made the other way available yet. You can also just get up there with the cannon. But to do that, we need to find the bob-omb. In order to do that, I need to get into the little hidden area. And in order to do that, I need Luigi now, because I lost the shell. What are those Goombas? They will give you coins, but they also give me hats. I don't want to lose my hat. This is exciting! Why am I stood here? And then suddenly wind. It's just there for no reason, there's just wind. See, this is ice, I can walk on this. Why is that part frozen but then not the other one? And why is the third one, why does it act like lava? But it doesn't matter if you have a power-up, you're still going to take damage. So of course, in the case of that water, you can resurface, but you won't gain any health back. They saw past that. Otherwise, what's the point of the threat? Anyways, a little igloo up there. I, on the other hand, am more interested in going after these coins first. Yeah, by the power of Luigi, there is an alternative way to get up there. Trying to get up here is kind of annoying. I think the size, because occasionally you will get like a big prism of snow. The size, I think it's random. I don't think there's like any specific order to it. If it is a specific order, I don't know what that specific order is. I want, but I can't get. Let's do it this way. Luckily, again, by the power of Luigi, I got a higher jump. Trying to do that part as Mario is kind of annoying. Anyway, we're going to do it this way instead. Here's something unique. We have to crawl into the igloo. That is the only time in the entire game where you actually have to make use of the crawl ability. I always forget that I even have it. It's like I see the igloo and I'm like, oh yeah, I can crawl. It's no wonder they got rid of that. It's like after this game, you can duck, but you can't move when you're ducking. Like 3D Land added like a little rolling maneuver when you're ducking, but you're not actually crawling, you're rolling. And that can serve as an attack, I think. And even then, I never use it in that game. It's only ever needed like one time in both 3D Land and 3D World. It's like you never need to use... There's no crawl ability as far as I can remember in any other game because it's not needed. And it's probably the same reason why no other Mario game has that 1-2 punch kick combo. Because it's just not necessary. Well, I don't use the punching kicking combo. Oh, come on. I clipped through it. I never used the punch kick combo because it's useless. I prefer to just jump on enemies. And then they went and used it in Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, Sega decided to copy that 1-2 kick, and it was added to Shadow the Hedgehog, and it was somehow even more useless there than it is in here. Ow. Oh, come on, I'm hitting them against the wall. That should kill them, right? Apparently it's not enough, and yeah, in here the water is still cold. But the inside of this igloo is completely different compared to the original N64 version. It looks nothing like this. For starters, the red coins aren't in here. The red coins are all outside. You have to collect them using that shell. But for DS, the coins are placed inside the igloo. I will showcase what the igloo looks like in the N64 version at the end of the video. So again, quite a few changes are here. But you do actually have to deliberately get hurt. I mean, the coins are going to refill your health when you're in the water. So in the end, it's not that big a difference. But you are going to deliberately get hurt. I think there's two enemies that are sort of merged into one there. Right. We now have our other means of getting to the top of the snowman. You have to position it well, but you can do it. Come on, before they disappear. We're so close. That we don't even need to go after this guy. I do, but we don't even need to go after this guy. All we need to do is go after the last red coin. And there we go. Come on. Grab the star, Yoshi. Hey, look, that refills my health. Okay, it took a little bit of time trying to find the red coins. That Bob-omb is only there to open the cannon. I don't think that he'll tell you where the other red coins are. And why should you need to? You don't exactly need the red. You don't exactly need the Bob-omb to tell you where the red coins are here. I mean, it's a nice addition regardless. You're not told where the red coins are in the original. There it is. And there we go. Just gotta get out. And that is the mission done. Eat the star. Right, well that took a bit. And look, we're over 120 stars. 122 in fact. Before our previous mission, we actually managed to collect 120 stars. If this was Super Mario 64, the original, or Sunshine, that'll be it. That'll be everything. Unfortunately, this isn't. There's 150 stars here, and it's only going to get bigger. Because after this, the number just keeps going up. There's not 120 stars. It's 242 stars. The Galaxy games kind of went overboard. And by kind of, I mean they went severely overboard with the total number of stars in them. You can jump out of the water and land on the flower guys, but... Call them flower guys, let's just call them that. Their faces kind of look like Shy Guy masks. Running low on health. Only just. That was lucky. Ah, health. It's like a tiny bit of health. That's nice. Precious coins that I think are actually chocolate. I mean, why not? The shops are all getting their Christmas decorations up at the time of this video. By the way, see, why does that hurt me? It doesn't look any different compared to the regular ice. But yeah, for some reason, my Tall Mountain video, where else when I'm going after all the rabbits, it's been copyright claims and I don't know why. It isn't restricting the viewing or anything, it just means I can't monetize it in a number of countries, which is fine because these videos aren't monetized anyway. But why has it been claimed? Apparently it's because of the Peach's Castle theme. But for the most part it's silent, because I catch the rabbits and a separate piece of music plays. And the rest of it is me talking over it, so I don't know why that video. We've heard Peach's Castle in every single video, but it's apparently that tiny piece of music, only for 2 minutes of the video, by the way, in fact not even that, it's been copyright claimed. And I really don't get why. It's been copyrighted. It doesn't even say copyrighted through Nintendo. It's been copyrighted through some sort of Latin America sort of thing, which means it's, I don't know. I don't care. As long as it doesn't prevent viewing of the video, I don't really mind. These videos aren't monetized, I don't really care. The only videos where I've been copyrighted, when I say for legitimate reasons, are the Lego Star Wars videos, because I know Disney is very strict on that. So I had to that's why I ended up muting the game's music, because I was getting copyrighted for the music. Now, that makes sense. That I completely understand. My Sonic video on the countdown video, which has exploded, by the way, that got a copyright claim where I show the introduction to Sonic Unleashed. I can sort of understand that. I don't know why that part specifically got copyrighted by Sega and nothing else in the video did, when literally every single game in that countdown begins with me playing the music. Anyway, this I got by complete luck. I was not expecting this to happen at all. But I'm actually, that's the other way of getting to that start. I was not expecting that to happen at all. I felt really proud of myself when I did that. But yeah, that was Snowman's big head. Done the easy way. The only real challenge if you do it that way is you gotta get to the bob-on. I recall when I did my Ratchet and Clank Let's Play a long time ago. That got copyrighted in a couple of videos. I didn't do anything, and after like a day or two, the copyright just disappeared. And it wasn't copyrighted by Sony or by Insomniac. It was by some I think again a Latin American company or something like that I'd never heard of. But the copyright just disappeared after a few days. So I don't know why one Mario video has been copyrighted and nothing else. It was just copyrighted the moment the video was fully uploaded. I looked, it wasn't even made public yet, but the video was copyrighted, and I don't know why. It's like even The Incredibles hasn't had any of its music copyrighted. Then again, I don't think I had any of the original film soundtrack, so I guess that's why. I don't know, it's still Disney. But they were both fine. Even Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, which plays the actual theme from Jurassic Park 3 on the title screen, on the main menu, perfectly fine. So I don't know why, I don't know what this is. I know you can dispute it, I'll have to look up how to do that, but again, I really don't care. I make no money from this, so I'm not really that bothered. Oh! Yeah, this is timed. You only get so long to shoot the fire breath. But otherwise you are limited to just 3 breaths. You can kill the snowmen in that way though. It's the only way you can kill the snowmen. Can't kill them in any way in the original version. So in that regard, I guess that's another way you can gain a few more coins in DS. But this mission is another one that's actually different compared to the original. So in the original you have to sort of like navigate a sort of maze of ice blocks, whereas here you're just melting them. So yeah, that's another level that was changed for DS. Quite a few of them were changed for DS here. That was Yoshi's Ice Sculpture. Now we have Whirl from the Freezing Pond. Various ways you can do this. I recommend Luigi. Because again, Luigi has his backflip, which allows you to skip over the pond entirely. They want you to bounce off the flower guys. I'm sure these guys have an actual name, but I don't know what it is. They want you to bounce off of them and then spin your way over the lake. But we are Luigi, kind of. Which means we can just do this. Only just, but you can just do that. And that is simply how you do it. You've already gone over there like 2 times already. Alright, only one mission left when it comes to the original version of the game. This is Snowman Silver Stars. So this mission kind of replaces the original red coin mission, in which you need to use the shell in order to get to the silver star. So if you lose the shell, you're gonna have to quit. So either grab another star or die. I mean, you can quit the level if you want, but depends which way is faster. Because every time you quit the level, you go back to the beginning of Peach's castle. You got to climb up the stairs again, and then re-enter the room. Which isn't so bad on the... Well, it's just not going to be bad on the ground floor, but on the upper floor, it's again not too bad, depending on what level you're doing. But if you're trying to get to like one of the ones in the basement, like Hazy Maze Cave, or Tick-Tock Clock or Rainbow Ride up at the top, then it's kind of annoying. But you got to go all the way back. Or worse still, the mission that's just outside of Rainbow Ride. Like, there's another little mission. It's kind of like the first, but very faintly like the first little Wing Cat mission we did. But instead of it just taking you back to the room, that one's going to take you back outside the castle, and that is really annoying. Dire Dire Docks also does that, but that one's not quite as fast to travel. It's like, why does it take you outside the castle? That's just annoying. What's the other level that does that? Oh, the Metal Cap area also does that. Takes you outside the castle. I can't remember if the... Well, the Vanish Cap one is already outside the castle, so I guess that one doesn't really matter. It's just annoying in DS because you then need to grab Wario again, but... Like, I guess you need Wario to get in there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Because you will already be Wario. But yeah, there'd be a bunch of red coins up here if you're playing the original. Here in DS, it's a silver star. As is the silver star that's on top of the fiery ice part, whatever you call that. That fire does kill you. As in, it hurts you, so it can kill you. And there we go. But yeah, there are red coins over that fiery ice thing. The lethal ice. I do think it would have been a nice touch though, if you're playing as Yoshi and you can like get his tongue stuck on the ice cubes or something. I don't know how you'd free yourself, but it would have been cool all the same. Just a nice little touch. But that's the DS version. Now we're in the original version. There's no way of going inside the mirror in the original. I mean, there's no Chief Chili. So now it's going to be a little bit different. We'll start by showcasing how we go after the red coins. Yeah, I believe this is the only time we ever see the snowmen here, so we can't kill them because we don't have any fire breath. You see the lethal lake? That's where the red coins are. I will say the somersault is considerably easier to do here than it is in DS. Maybe it's because... How did I do that? Sometimes this works. Other times you bounce off the enemies. And that tends to happen. It's up to the game on whether or not that actually wants to work. Anyway, trying to get these guys in the right position is really annoying to do. As is trying to time your jump on them correctly. Luckily, I managed to. But yeah, I really hate bouncing off of these guys. So once again, we need the shell. And now we can just do it this way. You see, there's 3 red coins up here instead of just the 1 silver star, so you need 8 coins instead of 5 stars. Oh, 4! Half of them are up here. The pop-up is still terrible though. I mean, here I can expect it, because it's the N64. And there we go. It is otherwise the same kind of mission. I think it's the background music, it's making like a sort of like a buzzing noise. Why is the wind in just that one section? We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Where am I past it? How did I do that? There we go. I mean, I had no need to restart the entire game again. I only played this one recently. That's why I'm not really bothering to showcase it on like Super Mario 3D All-Stars, because I don't want to just play the game again already. Especially when I don't like Super Mario 64. Having it in a slightly higher resolution isn't really changing anything. I haven't even touched 3D All-Stars. I mean, I've touched the case. That's it. Because it's like I only played 64 and Sunshine earlier this year. It's like I finished Sunshine. A couple weeks later, 3D All-Stars is announced. I'm curious on what the differences are. I know they have released an update now. I think you can use the GameCube controller for Sunshine. I don't know if it's still limited by the control changes. I'll have to check that. But it doesn't even matter to me at the moment because I don't even have the adapter. I'm mainly curious on the changes to Galaxy. That's what I'm interested in. Yeah, I did completely forget how to do this. It's kind of hard to tell where you're supposed to be going. There we go. You may just got to get to the top, and then you can just fall down here. It's actually very simple to do, when you know what you're doing. Alright, and I think just leaves one final mission. Now we're going to see what the igloo looks like in this version of the game. Going into the igloo. Doesn't really matter which star I select, but you know, just for the sake of knowing which mission we're doing. So we did have to make use of the Banish Cap with Luigi when we were inside the igloo. But it wasn't really much. We just had to grab the Banish Cap, go through the floor grating, and that was it. Here, the inside of the igloo is very different. We need the shell to get there first, and this time, you actually need the shell. So make sure you get the timing on these guys right, which is hard to do, because if you follow you, they will exit the water and go up the slope. Like that. There we go. I do like the little boing Mario does. Right, so this is how you're supposed to get to the igloo. Just gotta make sure your timing is right. And your positioning is spot on, because it's pretty narrow. But somehow the shell ignores the laws of physics altogether. And you can just get up here. So jump over the fence. and crawl through the igloo. I had a bit of a hard time actually going into the igloo. I don't know what's going on here. This keeps forcing me back out. Right, let's try this again. I don't know what was going on there. But as we can see, the inside of this igloo looks very different. For starters, there's Goombas here. But yeah, it all looks very, very different. The Bob-omb Buddy is still in here. I don't know why they changed it up so much. But there's only one star you can get in here, unless you're grabbing your 100th coin in here. But it's just a little bit of a maze. You just gotta try and work out where it is you're going. It can at times be hard to tell what's an alcove and what you can go through and what isn't like that. Die, Goomba. That's where we want to go. To do that, it's to simply jump up here. Once you're up, once you've gotten yourself the vanished cat, all you gotta do is just make a mad dash for the star. Unfortunately, the camera does like to get stuck. So the thing is up here, so we can somersault our way up here, and then grab the star. And that's how you do that in the DS. That's how you do the original version. Considerably different. Unfortunately, next up, my least favourite level in the game, Tick-Tock Clock. See you all then.